Hey, welcome back to the shop. I'm lost in a sea of cabinet boxes. In this riveting video, I'm going to build my Euro-style cabinet box. I'm going to show you how I build a couple different boxes. This is my upper. This is a pantry. It's going to be 24 inches deep. And this cabinet box will be frameless. My box is made of prefinished birch. So let's see how we make a couple different boxes. Slow fade in, and there's our joinery. You may remember that I'm a fan of blind dados. This is how it all goes together. These are the parts to a 4-drawer stack. Drawer stretchers. These are banded the same color as the doors and drawers. They also have blind dados and rabbets. This is the deck, or the bottom. Has the same blind dado and rabbets. All my dados are 3/8 of an inch deep and 1/2 inch wide. The CNC drills this hole and this hole, this hole, and this hole as alignment guides for my drawer slides. There was a time when I used to do this all by hand. Cut all my dados with the jig, and some of them I would cut on the router table. That's okay if you're building one cabinet, but if you're going to be in any kind of production whatsoever, got to have a CNC. First thing I do is I make a shallow trace pass just so I know where I can screw everything down, because I got to get my Z height just right for my dados. Once I know my top's all done, cut out my dados, then I mark all my parts so I don't forget where they go. And here's things you do on your CNC. You pre-drill all your screw holes, you drill out all your shelf pin or burn them out, and then you cut out all your parts. The CNC leaves tabs so that your parts are secure, so they have to be cut out and then trimmed after you're done. It's a lot easier to screw the drawer slides down when the box isn't put together. Make sure they're flush. And this is what the joint looks like when it's done. If you've ever seen any of my other cabinet building videos, you know I use the 1/4 inch back to make the whole box square. Tack some nailers on there and then screw them, and this is going to help us mount it to the wall. And backing for the toe kick. And just like that, we've got a 4-drawer stack built. This is not a finished end. This is going to mount right up against another cabinet. If this was going to be a finished end, I can do two things. I can mount a finished panel on here, or I wouldn't do dados on all this. I would cut them all off, pocket hole all these parts, and screw it from the inside. Here's a really interesting cabinet that we're going to build. It's a base for a farm sink. So just like the drawer guides, the hinge plates are pre-drilled as well, so it's just easy. I just set them right in there. Now you notice here that the dado is right at the bottom of the cabinet where the beginning of the toe kick is. All my boxes go together the same way. The top of this cabinet though has got a void space where it gets a frame so the sink can actually sit down on top of the box, and it sticks out in front to about the same distance as a drawer face or a door. The 32mm system is pretty universal. You can use it to mount your hinge plates or shelf pins. This is how I make my panels for my uppers. I have a little space right here at the bottom for recessed lights. Note to self, the arrow goes to the front of the box when you mount these. Now when the CNC doesn't pre-drill them, I just pre-drill them myself.
If it was on the edge, wouldn't be a big deal, but I like to do it when the screws are in the middle of the panel, and then there's no guesswork. Okay, I'm getting ready to do it wrong. Stop me before I do it. Stop me. Uh-oh, what am I doing? Nope, don't do it. Oh no, too late. Put the back on the face. But never fear. It's not the first time I made a mistake. Took it all apart, had to do it right the second time.
I had 19 boxes that I needed to make, so when it came to drawers, I pushed the easy button. I went to somebody that's all they do is build drawers. And they did a great job.
So all I had to do was unload them and then put the clips on the bottom. Oh, well, and slide them in. Half-inch solid maple sides, half-inch bottom, all pre-finished, ready to go. Oh, and dovetail.
You know what I just decided? I don't think I'm ever going to build my own drawers ever again. Let's give me a trash can rollout. This is where the range is. It's just a cabinet with the door. And here's the island peninsula. Now the boxes are all complete, we're going to go ahead and start making drawer faces and doors. If you're interested in any of the stuff that we use, check in the description down below. If you like what you see, subscribe and watch these videos. And leave a comment down below, it always helps us out.